Hello, so today I wanted to share with my fellow Bitwig users a tip that I use to make my hardware more expressive. So on the webcam you can see I've got the Touche by Expressive E, and it's got this nice wood panel that responds to pressure. So if you push down on the bottom of the panel, it's going to send, at least the way I've got it set up in Bitwig right now, it's going to send a MIDI message into this modulator that I have set up. And then if I press on the top of the wood panel or if I go from side to side, it sends different MIDI messages. So I'm using it with the Labs VST by Spitfire Audio, and I found that I want to push down with less pressure to send the same amount of sensitivity. I want to push down with less pressure, and I want to modulate the same amount, if that makes sense. So if I were modulating expression, I have to push down quite hard to get all the way to 100%. So we can actually make that easier with the math modulator. Dun dun dun, don't be intimidated. This is about as simple as you can get using the math modulator. And all we're gonna do is switch this to addition, and it's gonna add both of the values of the knobs together. So you may already see what I'm gonna be doing here, but I'm gonna push both of these knobs all the way to 100. So now when we push down on the Touche, we're instead modulating the math modulator, which we're going to use to modulate the parameters that I would have used just modulating directly with the MIDI CC before. But now we get this, this math modulator sort of modulating by proxy for my hardware, my Touche, and it's much more sensitive. So I'm barely pressing down and I'm going all the way to 100%. So you may not want it this sensitive. You may want to pull back the amount of modulation you're doing, maybe on one of the knobs or both of the knobs, but this is configurable, and it's a really simple way to get even more expression out of your, maybe you've got pads that you want to make more sensitive, or maybe you've got something like a Touche or a Rolly keyboard or a block, and you can use math modulator to make them more sensitive. So I feel like this is really simple use case for math modulator that I don't know if many people think to use it in this way, if that makes sense. So hopefully this is helpful for you, and thanks for watching.